So, hello. I don't know if you guys can see me yet. I'm going to say yes, we could show that Biddy Penny's message. Hello, everybody. Let me know, first off, can you hear me? So I am going to assume that you can't hear me yet because I haven't had anybody say yes. Okay, Maureen says that she can hear me. Awesome. So, now you can see me at least. You can see my face. I'm not going to leave it up there for long. But anyhow, this is Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. And tonight we have Elizabeth Costa-Rogers joining us for some fun crafty playtime. Miss Elizabeth had sent me, where did I put it? She had sent me this little package. And I was kind of surprised when I pulled all of the goodies out of it. I believe it's where someone else had sent them to her and she decided she wanted us to play together. So these are from a company called Extras or X-Cut. And I did find, at one point I did find links to some of their stuff. I think it's mostly on Amazon, but I think it's a UK company or whatever. But these are different things that you can use in your die cutting machine. They make dies, cutting machine, guillotines, cutting mats, trimmers, punch-ins, a bunch of other stuff. But what she sent me was first we've got, this is chalkboard paper. So that was kind of cool. And she sent me these thin pieces of cork. I mean, look how thin that is. It's like a sheet of paper. And then the fun thing that we're going to be playing with tonight, and I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I haven't been feeling too well today, so I'm just going to wing it. Of course, I wing it every week. But these are acetate sheets. And I was messing around with one of them just to see, but there is a thin film on there. So this is not what it looks like. It's actually going to be transparent except colored. So when I pull a little bit of it off, you can see straight through it, and it's nice and clear, so I love it. It looks like Elizabeth didn't know that. So I'm going to go ahead and take my face off the screen and bring Miss Elizabeth in with you.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Miss Elizabeth, and I want to confirm, I just hit another button, and I want to make sure you guys can still hear me, because if you can't, then that's a problem. So just looking down the chat. So while I'm waiting for an answer on whether or not you can hear me, I'm going to assume, that's not a good thing to do, but I'm going to assume that you can. I'm going to go ahead and say hello to some folks over in the chat, assuming I can get the thing to work for me. I do see Cordelia's name in bright green, so hello, Miss Cordelia. We've also got Maureen and Janine and Gloria is here. Elizabeth Costa-Rogers typed in hello, lovelies, and Biddy Penny said hello to everyone as well. Cordelia said something about a tossed salad with tuna, and she's not bringing me any food. You guys are always talking food and never bringing anything to me. Come on, you know? We have Alexia Lynn. I did see that you had commented on a post that I did saying that you were in Florida. I believe you're like right up the road from me. I am in Central Florida, right around Orlando. And Maureen, I remember you said you were down in Brandon. Awesome. So I got a couple of crafty friends that are almost local. Keyword is almost. Having to deal with the I4 with the I4 Ultimate Project is something none of us really want to do, right? Okay, so Elizabeth has cut out some images using a file from Design Bundles. There's a link down below if you guys are interested in it, and it is an affiliate link, one of mine. So if you're interested in that, that is down in there, assuming that YouTube saved it like I told it to. So Elizabeth, go ahead and tell us what the plan is.
Well, I received these beautiful transparencies, and I thought, hey, they would be cool in a light up card. So I says to Debbie J, let's make light up things. So I think Debbie J is going to make a light up card, And I am going to make a light up display using card making stuff that I can set on my mantle. So this one won't be mailed out, but I have a bunch of cards that I've made all month. So if we want to do a drawing, I can just send out one of those cards.
Fantabulous.
But
well, because Elizabeth was talking about doing a light up card, I think she went ahead and ordered something off of Amazon, which is a lot cheaper than a lot of the other kind of easy lights that you can get. And she's going to show you those. Look at that big box that she's got. I mean, that's like what, 10, or did you get the 25 pack?
Yeah, this is the 24 pack and it was like $25.
So that's $1 a piece, which is not bad.
Yeah.
I had just picked up a couple of mini light things from Dollar Tree, but it doesn't have that flat battery pack like what she's got. That one uses 2 batteries, and I will add an affiliate link down below if you guys are interested in that. But I've mentioned to you guys before that the last time I planned on doing a light up card, I couldn't remember where I put all my stuff. I found some of it, and I basically use the copper tape. So let me show you some of my stash. So I've got a lot of the copper tape. And this is just a small fraction of the LEDs that I've got. And then I think these are these guys are the ones where you can record your voice or whatever for a card. I've got a bunch of those, and I've never used them. So I'm afraid that I would mess something up or record something I didn't want to,
Right.
So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do a light up card. And guess what, guys? My husband's not here to help me, which the last 2 cards I had to ask him, okay, how do I do this? But this is the sample one that I made using some stuff. I had actually die cut this little panel out last year and not used it. So it works. It lights up. And let me turn off the light so you can actually see it. So I like this little card. It turned out pretty good. The only thing that I don't like about it, and I was just complaining to Elizabeth about that, is how much foam tape you have to use for it. I don't like the profile image. I don't really like how the card looks from the side. I don't like that it is bulky and, of course, will not fit in a regular envelope. But that may be something I want to try to work with later on. And I am going to take that testing banner off because you guys already know that. You're already able to hear me. So now I'm going to say Happy Tuesday, and be sure to turn the live chat on and say hi. I know a lot of you guys have already said hi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But if you're in the chat and you haven't already said hello, please do so. We tend to have a giveaway each week on this channel. And if you haven't said anything in the chat, guess what? Your name doesn't go in the drawing.
That's right. Gotta be chatty chat.
Okay, so I'm going to zoom in on Miss Elizabeth to see what she's doing, and then I'm going to try to figure out what the heck I'm going to do.
So I am I've got my base. It is a 6 by 8.5 inch base. I just took my 120 pound cardstock, something a little sturdy that's going to stand up on my mantle. And I have this cute little witch from Anthony's Paper Crafts, and I want her in my moon. And my moon is going to be my light up area, so I need to cut a hole so that the yellow will go through. So now I'm just kind of deciding what size circle I want for my moon. And that one actually looks pretty good. I'm going to try the little smaller one though, just in case. That one might even be even better. So I'm going to have my little witch sitting there. And then we'll ink blend this all up.
She's a cutie.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, she's a cutie. Now, I'm not sure how we're going to be using or what the plan that you have for the acetate is. Were you going to cover the whole panel? Cover just a section of your panel that you cut out? What's the main idea? So, just so I have an idea of which way to try to go.
So, I'm going to just cut my circle, and then I'm going to cut a piece of this yellow just to fit behind the circle, and then I'm going to cut little stars. I'm going to have to hand cut them out because I don't have a little star die. I'm just going to cut a couple of little stars, and then the
Pokey
yellow...
tool.
Huh?
Yeah, just poke a couple of holes with your pokey tool. That would work.
Yep, and then I'm going to just make sure there's enough of the yellow to cover those holes on the backside.
Okay.
So that when the lights are there, they'll shine through the moon and my stars. Hopefully. We'll see. All right, so now I just need my cutting plate so I can cut my hole. Or actually, let's ink blend that before I cut it. That way there...
going around looking at different things I've got under my desks because I thought, I just did a card using some of these dies for a hop that's coming up this weekend, and you guys tomorrow will be able to see my very first stop motion for the slider. I'm sorry, I'm tickled. I think it was funny. So anyway, that will be posted up tomorrow. Cordelia, as a member of my channel, will be able to see it today if she hasn't already looked at that. But I'm thinking maybe I want to do light up behind the castle.
Ooh, that would be cute.
Be cool.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the bigger circle because I have this.
I can either... Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm talking to myself.
I can either go with ink blending the background, or I could use some pattern paper. I'm kind of flipping through a couple of books right now. I think I want to do the pattern paper. I think I'm going to actually... Actually, I think I am going to ink blend.
Ink blending.
Yep. I gotta get all this extra stuff off my desk.
Okay. Since I'm going to cut this out, I just traced where I'm going to cut. I traced on the inside so that when I do some ink blending, I'm going to leave a little white, a little lighter right around my moon. We'll see how that goes. Add some white.
Out of curiosity, because I know you've said it before, what kind of paper do you use for ink blending? Is that accent opaque?
Yeah. I use accent opaque.
Just a recollection.
Most of the time I ink
that. I want a chest.
Most of the time I ink blend on 65 pound. They're 65 pound. But this is 120 because I need it a little bit sturdy. So
absolutely.
We'll see. Make sure I got some white in there. It's hard to tell. White on white. Okay.
Yeah, I always forget which kind of paper I was using. So this first stack is Recollections, and then this page is accent opaque. And I have a feeling that the one that I just did with the witch legs, that card that I put up recently, I think it was 2 days ago. My days are running together. Anyway, that one, the blending came out awesome, and I bet I grabbed the accent opaque, but I can't remember. You know how you cut a bunch of panels and they're sitting on your desk ready to go, but you don't know what they were?
Right.
Because I want to use up all my recollection stuff before I haven't really dived deep into my pack of accent opaque yet, because I still have some of the recollections. I mean, recollections is great for card bases, but
yeah.
So
Gloria, I think she was answering somebody's question, but yes, I did do a test, and I snipped this wire. I snipped off a couple of the lights just to see if it would still work, and they do. But you cannot add them back. When I tried to add them back, it didn't do anything. So, yes, you can snip them off, and they will still work. I'm just trying to pick some colors for my sky, because I'm thinking I want it kind of spookity.
And I'm going to try to actually remember what these are. I wrote on one. I wrote on one, and now I'm going to paperclip them together, so hopefully I won't forget what my panels are.
Yeah.
Because I do that way too much. Okay, so if I want to use the accent opaque, and I do have a die to do a creepy little moon.
Do. Oh my goodness, you guys, I have the dropsies. My internet's been crazy today. I'm just
Yeah, you guys are lucky. She's here tonight. We weren't sure if it was going to work.
I am running solely on data because my internet has dropped out like 50 million times today. So they're coming to check out why. We'll see if they can figure it out for us.
So I'm just drawing a little outline that's not going to be seen around my castle because that's kind of where I want it. I'm actually trying to plan out a card. Ooh.
Hey, there you go.
That's amazing.
Alexia.
Because that never happens.
She has been looking at die cutters and curious what is a good size to go for. It really depends on you and your projects, and it looks like I am frozen. Oh, no.
No, you're moving to me. At least I am not on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard. So I have no idea what we're doing over there.
Okay.
Okay, so the two machines I've got a Big Kick and I've got a Gemini Junior. Both of them have got approximately the same size plates.
Yeah.
So here's my Gemini Junior plate. So this is, I need to zoom out. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. Okay, do it this way. Okay, here we go. So this is a regular 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it'll fit on my plate. So that means I can do a half sheet of 8 1/2 by 11 cardstock. Can go through there at a time. If you're doing really big projects, you may want to get the big one. But if you're just doing A2 size cards, this is probably a better deal for you. The other ones, the bigger ones, are going to cost more. Am I right on that? I haven't tried to get any, but I think the last time I looked, they were more expensive.
They are. I do have the Spellbinders Platinum. It's the really big one. Only because the Glimmer machine wouldn't fit in my Cuttlebug. And I use my Cuttlebug a ton, but they are discontinued. But it is a medium-sized one. So
and that's the same reason why I've got the Gemini foil press, is because the Spellbinders won't go through my Gemini Junior, but I think it goes through the Sizzix. But the Sizzix, I keep that in a different room, so I have space. I'd have to get up every time I want to do anything, so either I would need to upgrade both, or find a place for me to hold my darn Sizzix in here.
Yeah.
But this has been working great for me. Okay, so I think I don't really need yellow around the castle, but I think I'm going to put some yellow there anyway, kind of as a placeholder. So I know what I'm doing where, and I can blend out from there. So I'm doing distress inks, and you're doing distress inks. So I'm starting off with, do I want to do yellow or do I want to do green? Because I just saw your green. I'm thinking, I think I want to do a spooky green. But question is, do I have spooky green panels to use behind it? I don't know that I had a green. Maybe I do.
Yeah,
I have a green.
My Cuttlebug. Yay. I've had my Cuttlebug since early 2000s.
I wasn't crafting back then. Yeah. Actually, 2003 was when my first husband passed, and then 2004 was when I went to massage school.
Massage school.
Yeah, I was a licensed massage therapist for a few years. Cool. And I kept the license going even after I stopped doing it. Because I thought, well, I can still do things, I can still massage people without. Yeah, like I really did any of that. I'm kind of thinking about massage right now because we had a leak in our spare bedroom, and it leaked right onto where my massage table is stored.
Oh no.
Well, it was in its bag and it's protected, and it's it's like vinyl pleather, whatever is what the thing's made of. So it's now sitting out in my living room, and my husband's been the fortunate one to get a little mini massage because my arms are not what they were when I was practicing all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is mowed lawn, and that's really too green. I need some yellow to go on top of that, I think. And I'm going to use one of my other brushes. I like these brushes the best. I don't really want to contaminate them. I'm going to have to wash them. Yeah. But this looks like I got green on it before at some point. So I'm going to just use some yellow on top of that.
I do that all the time. I just did it. I put my blue brush right in my purple. What am I doing?
Blue and purple are at least close. Yellow and green, those aren't really close. Putting green on top of yellow really would mess up the yellow brush. But that's okay.
Just add some color in there. No rhyme or reason, just picking colors and sticking them in there.
Gloria says that she can't get Cuddlebug plates anymore. Did I see you post something about where you're getting plates that work?
Yeah, I've done a couple of reviews on the We Buys replacement plates, and I use their replacement plates all the time.
And those are on Amazon. I couldn't find another website for them. They're just Amazon.
Yeah, they're just in Amazon.
Do you have affiliate links for Amazon yet?
Nope, I got kicked off because my channel was too small, I guess.
Oh, really? I think they tried to do that to me at one point, but it didn't. I mean, I really don't make much off of it. But I'll put a link to, I think there is a link just straight to Amazon down there. But I'll see if I can find the link to those plates for you, Gloria, and either share it here or over in the group. Yeah. If you want to use my link, I mean, it helps. What do I want to do now? I told you, Elizabeth, my brain is not functioning.
It'll get there.
That's what happens when you don't get enough sleep. I mean, first I wasn't getting enough sleep because I didn't have the my oral appliance thing for sleep apnea. Now that I've got it, I'm having trouble sleeping because I think I'm just getting too old, and I'm starting to recognize that the reason I get hot at night is not just that my husband's a furnace, but that I probably am going through menopause.
Yeah. It's a possibility.
I think it's a very strong possibility. I mean, I'm starting to recognize it. Of course, it's your fault I'm recognizing it. If you weren't talking about it, I wouldn't have even thought any more about it.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to talk about it because it's a pain. Sharing my pain.
It does explain why I've been so hot in this room, even with the AC and fan on. I keep asking my husband, is it hot in here or is it just me? And he says, it's just you.
Yep.
Okay, so Gloria said okay. And Alicia Lynn is smitten with the Tim Holtz edition because he loves the vintage steampunk vibes. Yes, my words do not work. Words are hard.
And also scrapbook.com has the magic mat that's designed for the Cuddlebug, and I use that too. That was my newest review, was the magic mat for the Cuddlebug.
That was the video I saw.
Yep.
I love my magic mats.
In that video, I was using the We Buys plate and the original plates, so
I checked what was on Amazon for them, and they didn't have anything that would work for my Gemini Junior, I don't believe. At least I didn't see anything.
Yeah, you would just have to look for acrylic plates that fit, because there's a lot of
I think there was another company out there, but I don't. That's the thing. If I don't know them, don't know somebody who's tried them,
Right.
It's hard for me to trust them because I get screwed over too many times.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm getting to the point where I've got enough ink down where it's starting to blend. And this is even with the accent opaque, so this may be what I was using before. I'm gonna now go in with some chipped sapphire because I like the way that looks on top of everything, and then go back down into the green in the middle. Because I like the way that it kind of looks like a glow.
Yeah. And I'm not doing a lot of detail at the bottom because I'm going to cover that with some trees. But so it's going to fill
Jean
this
Marin
in.
says, "Hi, Boo."
Hello!
How did I know she was talking to you?
Yeah. I have so many names.
I know. Okay, that blue. Wilted violet and chipped sapphire together looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's dark enough that you don't really need black soot on top of it. It just looks so cool. Okay, so next, going back with some more purple.
I think I like that.
So while we're doing this, guys, what are you all working on? Where are you? Or are you eating again? You guys are always, always, always eating and not getting me anything. At least Cordelia said that she'd be happy to bring some to me. And sorry about the noise. That was my computer reminding me that it's trash day, so that I remember to tell my husband, because he almost always forgets to take out the yard trash. But he actually already did that before he went on his bike ride, so that was good.
Yay!
Yay. Yeah, that's what he was just telling me right before he left.
Betty Penny is working, so you gotta be quiet.
Shh.
Don't tell nobody.
Ooh, that looks cool. Look at the red. I like the way that the red did.
Ooh, that
just like
nice.
over the purple. That looks cool. And then the yellow looks like it's kind of glowing.
Very nice. Okay. So we have... Oops. Spraying my little critters. Okay. So we have our ink blending. Let's cut our moon out. Maybe.
Maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more stamping and coloring and ink blending cards, because right now what I'm picturing right there is like a silhouette or one of those monsters from Tim Holtz like coming out of the background or something. That looks kind of cool. Okay, let's put in a little bit more yellow.
So I have my new Weebuys. My new plates. Okay, I am missing a plate. Where's it at?
I stole it.
I know, right? Okay, gotta go back.
Well, I tried, but you know, my arms aren't quite long enough. I don't have 8 arms.
Huh.
I think I'm gonna put some...
Maybe I only bought one the first time around. Because I don't have it. Okay.
Huh.
But I bought 2 more B plates for the Weebuys. Because even my original plate. I mean, it's still pretty straight, but... So I have the Cuttlebug magnet, and I have the cutter plates. And then I'm going to drop my paper on there. Oops, wrong way. I did that wrong. Get back. Back. Switch. There we go. So that's the Weebuys cutting plate. I've used it quite a bit. And then I'm just going to drop my little circle in there, wherever I had it. Nope, that's not it. Not the one. You're not the one. Here we go. Right there. That should fit through. I did a test run. And then a V. Ta-da! 2 B's in the magnet, or a B and a C for the Cuttlebug. Okay, so now I need to cut some stars. And I had a stamp that I wanted to use somewhere. I know I had a stamp. Where'd it go? Okay. That's you. That's you. That's you. That's you. That's my witch. Oh, hot dog.
You found stuff or you lost stuff?
Oh, no. I'm just losing my mind.
Oh, Jean. Okay. Jean is in a Halloween mood. Jean Marin is watching us and Underworld: The Awakening.
Yeah. Okay, so I want... Let me take my bats off. I want this little star, and I think I'm going to stamp it a couple of times so I know where to cut. So I'm going to do one there, and do one there, and then one right there. Right there? No.
Thank you, Maureen. She just asked for everybody to do a big thumbs up.
There we go.
So thank you, honey. Appreciate it.
Now, if you had a little star die, you could place your little star and then just cut them out. But I do not. So we're going to do some fancy cutting.
So I went and got my little fan brush, and apparently I didn't clean it well last time because it had yellow. So my white gouache, which I never use, I'm going to try it out. I've only tried it out a couple of times and didn't have it really thick enough. But my gouache is going to be a little bit yellow.
That's all right.
And I really need the splatter up near the top because that's the only part that's going to show. And I don't know what I'm doing, so I've got way too big of splatters. Okay, putting lots of splatters. Okay, just go crazy, right?
Yep. If they turn out too big, you just add more. Make it look like you did it on purpose.
Yeah, I'm going to be just putting stuff in front of it pretty much. Let that brush soak a little bit. Actually, it doesn't need to soak much. Okay. Cordelia, did you go somewhere? She said, what did she miss? I don't know how she missed something if she was here.
She went and got her work clothes off. She went and got comfy.
That makes sense. She hasn't
missed much. This is a slow process. Sometimes our ideas just cake time. And you get attacked by stuff falling off the shelf. Thanks very much.
Yep, that definitely happens. Okay, so now I need some black cardstock. And I think I'm going to use my heavyweight. And I think I'm going to do the tombstones too. So that would be cool. Yeah, I'm basically trying to cut things apart and get all the extras done before I even think about trying to assemble the light up mechanism.
Oh, I sprayed something.
Huh?
Oh, something happened and there's little white specks, so I must have sprayed something by accident. But that's okay.
I didn't mean to splatter so far. I'm so sorry.
Really? So we've cut just 3 in our moon, and then we're going to get a pokey tool. Well, it's kind of like a pokey tool, if I can find it.
That's a craft knife. I thought that was your pokey tool.
Nope. Okay. I have so many jars of things. Where is that jar?
Honey, you're starting to sound like me.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I moved it to the backside.
It really, really, really sucks when you're doing something and you were just using it, and then whatever it was is gone. Cordelia says, my kind of people. And Maureen says that Cordelia didn't miss much. This is why Cordelia responded the way she did. Not much. Debbie J is having trouble with her words, and Elizabeth is losing her mind. Miss Beth, did you know that you were losing your mind?
Heck yeah. It took a lunch break today. It's out. It's not come back. Okay. So this pokey tool is by the Cricut, and it's got an actual sharp point, and so that's what we're going to do to stab our paper. Hopefully. We want it to stab through. I am on
screen because I am poking out all the little windows from this little castle I just cut out over a trash can. So hopefully it doesn't go all over my floor. Okay. And this guy is still wet, so let me dry him a little bit.
Fabulous. Okay, now we need to add some splatters.
Splatter, splatter.
Splatter, splatter. Question is...
Splatter is life, right?
Yep. Do we want... I think I'm going to add a touch of mica to this. Just a little bit. Where's my box?
Splatter box spray?
Yeah. I'm just going to add a touch of the blue one. And FYI, Jim said store them on their sides.
Yeah, that way the mica doesn't clog things up, and you don't have to spend half the day shake the tar out of the thing, right?
most definitely. There, we got our little bit of mica on there. And then we're going to add white for some more stars. So we need this, and we need this. And we're just going to take a teeny drop, because I always get too much of that. Get our fan brush. Little bit of water.
So you're going to do the gouache thing too?
This is Dr. P.H. Martin's Pin White.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that.
Yes, there's really different. Good. There's different variations. This one is supposed to be able to go into an airbrush, which I do have. I just have never really used. So,
which means it's got to be a really fine consistency, right?
Yep, and it is. And I just add a teeny bit of water. Ta-da! All right.
Yeah, we have an airbrush, but I can't use it because it's in the garage.
Yeah, I got a little
kind of when men sometimes have way too many tools.
Yeah, that's not my husband's problem. It's my problem too. I say, hey, get some tools. We need this. We need that. So most of our tools is because I say, hey, go shopping for tools.
Oh, Mary Landers said, so I think I heard we are losing our stamps and mines and spraying ink from Florida to Ohio. Am I up to speed?
Right, absolutely. Okay, so there is our card base. Well, not card base, our project base. Okay. Yeah. Which you could downsize and make this into a card. It shouldn't be a problem. And we're going to do a little cleanup because I've got way too much cradola on my desk and it's giving me anxiety.
Yeah, that's why I clean my desk so much. Hello, Miss Shay.
Okay, we're going to put our ink
I just saw that Shay is in the chat.
Shay, hello.
And Miss Susie Fick, hello from Illinois. Ooh, this looks kind of cool. This is the moon that I cut out.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Save that for another one.
Yeah, I like that. That's going up in my some of my Halloween stuff.
Okay. So, from Design Bundles, the link is down in the description. I did use Debbie J's affiliate link a while back to order these trees. I've lost my trees, you guys. I don't know where they went.
I'm sorry.
They were right here.
I should not have been laughing like that. I am so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
But
I mean, they're right there.
You were playing with them before we got started, so I know that they were right there.
Okay, don't lose. Okay, this is going on the Gemini. Okay, if I say, where'd that go? That's on the Gemini. Here's my trees. Okay. So, we need...
Yeah, that film that I told you is on these. It was a little hard for me to get it your to begin with. So you'll probably need your craft knife or a pokey tool to get it started, but it comes off nice. And then it's all nice and shiny.
Thinking that
Except I don't know that I want to put green, but I don't need green behind the moon. I need yellow behind the moon. What am I thinking?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
I think you stole my brain.
Possibly.
Okay, I think it needs to be yellow also. Though. I'm pretty sure you did.
So if I
I have yellow. At least it was only a little piece that I cut off.
I want to sturdy up the back. So if I put this here and bend those out, then I'll have the little tabs to glue these two. But
so you're kind of doing a bendy card?
One of those pop out ones where the layers pop out.
Okay.
And I've seen them. You put them in, like so. And I need the sidewall for these to attach to, but my sidewalls need to be black. So I need to get a little bit of black to cover that up. Can't hear you.
So I'm gonna go. Cordelia says it could be the moon could be made of green cheese. It's so awesome. So I'm going to kind of just scroll up and see who all is here. Oh, Jane says, normal Tuesday live. Yeah. Shay is loving the cards. We barely got started. Let's see, who else do we have? I thought I saw somebody saying hi to Mary. Oh yeah, Mary Landers, I guess she's the one that knows that I was apparently doing ink splatter from Florida to Ohio.
Okay, so if we do this, I think my card or the base thingy is 6 inches. Yeah, 6 inches. Okay, so we need to score so I can fold. Come hither in. Okay.
I'm trying to be smarter this time than when I've tried playing with the copper tape before, because I almost always messed stuff up. But if I get everything done except for the lights, for one thing, if I decide not to do the lights, I'll be covered. But it should be easier to get the lights done if I know where everything else is. So I always wind up messing up some. Still, I'm very happy with the way that little ghost one did. My little sample.
It's a sample. I think that's even. That's close enough. Okay, so I'm just going to mark where I need to put my bins. So this will wrap around.
So now I have some yellow behind my little moon. And then this guy's going to go here. And now I need to decide, well, I'm going to have him up a little bit higher. And a little further in so I can trim the edges. Because that's one thing I was forgetting about last time.
Okay, we scored, flip, and fold.
I'm going to put the lights on the back. I'm going to put the copper tape on the back of this panel. I'm trying to think through what I'm going to do with it. Because last year I did one with the same castle. And remember earlier I was complaining about how bulky they get with all those layers of tape? Well, that was one of the ones that had a lot of bulk, because I also tried, curving this guy out some and having the lights behind it. And it still wound up being way too much bulk. Mary Lander says she always enjoys the Tuesday crew. You guys are super sweet.
Fabulous.
So maybe what I'll do is I'll put the yellow behind my cat. Well, I can't because it won't cover the whole thing. I could put it behind some of them.
Okay. I need to add this layer first because this is my background. Right. It's going to make a little snip so I don't over glue. Like so. Almost don't go anywhere. Okay. Okay. So our very, very background is going to go right to the card. Just like so. And we can snip these off.
And sorry guys, I am not talking much because I'm trying to think. You know how they say she's thinking but nothing's happening. Well, that's what I feel like right now. Is like I'm trying to think and ain't nothing happening.
It'll come together.
Maybe.
It will.
Or
Okay,
I'll
so
chuck it in the trash because it's just paper.
right. Salvage it for parts. Okay, so now we have this here. And we don't need a big tall area, so I'm just gonna kind of figure out where I need to trim this, kind of like a tree. And
I have to remember that this is not a shaker, so you don't actually have to completely surround everything. You just need to have your acetate cut approximately to the right size so it covers what you want it to cover.
right.
Because here I was trying to put, acetate around everything.
I think we did that way.
Okay, I don't want to waste any of this stuff, so... cut kind of around where I want it, and then I'll trim it.
And the reason I'm not using just black to do this is because my black is very thin and I wanted the extra support in the back to hold this. So I'm just going to, I don't have, I do, but I didn't want to use that.
Yeah, because it's more expensive than cardstock.
No, I have like the cardboard backing from paper pads and stuff. So it's not really an expense, but Okay, but I need to trim on the inside of this fold line so it doesn't show through to the other side. So we just need to snip a little bit more off of there. Okay, so that'll go on there.
So Debbie Smith says that the backgrounds are awesome. Thank you so much, Debbie.
Yeah.
She's Make It With Me, if you guys don't know. And you should know because she was on a live stream not too long ago on this channel.
Yes, and I am terrible with names. So, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
trim that.
Try to line it up where I have to cut the least amount off. Okay, so that looks okay.
On the other side. Yep. Good.
Thank you, Miss Shay. Elizabeth's going to have a big old full moon instead of the sliver.
Because I got a witch I got to put on there. Okay. So this is going to be nice and sturdy, guys.
So far, so good.
Nice and sturdy, nice and sturdy. I guess I could have cut one side of this straight.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Great, what's that?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Oh well, it should work. Still too much glue. That's an obsessive amount of glue. Look at that. It oozed out the backside.
Okay, that is working good so far.
Luckily, that's getting trimmed down.
Okay, it's most of it almost done. And this actually worked okay, I think. And here is the OCD part of me. I've got a little bitty sliver of yellow showing from behind here, and it isn't supposed to be there. So I got to take care of it.
Yep. Be gone, little sliver. Be gone.
Elizabeth, I love you. You're awesome.
Okay.
You're not laughing at me. You're laughing with me.
Heck yeah, because I'd be doing the same thing. It's like, oh, it's just a sliver. But no, we cannot have you. Go away. Okay.
Okay, and I'm holding it up to be able to see it in the light to see how that does. So I don't have anything with... Oh, I've got my phone.
Phone. Phone.
Let me get... Oh, here's a nice white screen. So you can see... I actually... Well, you can kind of see. Now it's too bright. But it's got... Yeah. You can't see the yellow because my camera apparently is overexposed.
I like your background. That's really nice.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to go back and actually watch that.
Okay, so now I have to figure out how to do the lights, and then I can do some die cutting and do a graveyard in the front, because that's not hard to do. The graveyard's the easy part.
She says, the easy part. Such a bad word.
Okay, so I want to have one light behind the moon, and I think I want to have... I may do actually multiple LEDs, meaning I gotta find that sheet of paper my husband wrote the instructions on, so I don't do it wrong. I think I remember how to do them in parallel, I think is what you have to do.
Oh,
It's like the
so
the way that he explained it to me, and this is just engineering jargon, is the in order for your 3-volt, I think it's 3-volt battery to power multiple lights, they have to be strung the right way. Otherwise, it tries to pull. It basically won't work.
Right.
I can't even explain it now.
Do it right, or it won't work.
Exactly. So right about, I do want to have a light. I think I want a light down there.
Gotta go. Hugs. Bye, TR.
TR came in and left? No.
Oh, because she's out with somebody. Because they're...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's got company or something.
She says that
Gosh.
she's at home, but she has company. Okay.
Gotcha. So she just snuck in while her...
TR, we love you, honey.
Snuck
And
in
she's
while
been
her
having a little
friend
bit of
was
a hard
body.
time lately.
Aw. Can't have that.
Her husband passed away not long ago.
Yes.
So she's been doing pretty good, but I know how tough that can be. Okay. So I poked holes. Oh my god, I poked holes.
Yeah, I poked a bunch of holes too. It's fun.
Yeah, but once you poke the holes, you can't unpoke them.
Nope. But you can add more, so it looks like it was on purpose.
Yep. Okay, so where did I put my little light things?
Uh-oh.
I had them. Did you steal them? Here they
disappeared.
are. Okay, here's my
No.
lights. And then my copper tape.
Okay. And I can set this in
So
there,
the
right?
plan is going to be... I think I'm going to use just a white one because I've got a lot of them. Behind my moon. So it's going to shine out through the window there. And then should I put... I still have the yellow there. So I could put white behind my castle. Or I could put yellow and then it would be yellow and then it would be a brighter yellow. Or I could put green and it would be kind of a creepy color. What do you
Creepy
think?
color.
Creepy color. Okay, we're going to go with the green. I mean, I have no idea if it's going to work like that, but I'm going to use 2 of them. So I'm going to have these actually poking through the front. So the lights are going to be on the front, and this one's going to have the light on the back. And then, before I do that, because I will forget... Yeah, one of my mistakes on the card that is in this weekend's hop is I forgot to trim down my panel, and it was a big panel. So I put down a lot of foam tape and had to cut through the tape.
Oh no!
For that slider. It sucked.
I need to trim a hair off of this. It's not folding right.
So 4, 5 1/4. That way I will have a sliver of a mat.
That'll work.
And then
Okay, that'll work.
I've got positive and negative. If you ever use these little kind of LEDs, the leg with the... What did you do?
I think I need to go back to bed. Everything just
Honey,
fell.
you're acting like I did when I was recording that video yesterday.
Everything is like attacking me, falling off the shelf. I'm just like, okay.
On LEDs like this is the kind that's like the little bulb, and then you've got the 2-prong legs. The longer leg is the positive side. So you know how on a battery you've got the positive and the negative side? So that's the positive, and then the short one is the negative side. So I have to remember which is which and make sure I have this where I want it to go, because I have to run my tape. So I'll have from this one positive here. At least it's where I can spread the wires as far as I want to. So I've got that. So that's going to be positive. Which means I need to... Let me look at this. Well, I could put the... Yeah, I think I'm going to put the battery pack here on the front. Try to have all of this flat onto my card base, and then have the battery pack hiding behind a tombstone. So that might make it so my card isn't quite as bulky. I think that'll work. This is an experiment. I have not done well when it comes to these kind of cards because of all the foam tape you have to put on there. So you guys wish me luck.
Good luck.
So
sending you the best.
Come down this way, and then so for this light I can go to the... Is that right?
I don't know.
Is that going to be series or parallel? I'm trying to remember. Okay, I know. I had the instructions here on my desk like yesterday. And I don't know what I did with them when I cleaned off my desk the last time.
I have that problem. Not so much since I've really been trying to keep my stuff organized, but every now and then it's like, I just had this. Where'd it go?
Well, this is because it is a scrap that doesn't have a home.
Oh, yep.
And you're not going to be able to read this. Okay.
Just trying to hide the white.
We've got
so I'm
the negative.
Should have done that before I added the black. That's okay.
This is the positive.
Sharpies are our friends when we need to fill it in, you guys. It's all good. See that? Just fill that in. All right. So we have that. It stands up. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I dropped my lid. Really? I shall return.
You dropped something, honey? Yeah.
Okay.
I am so glad that you guys love us, you know?
Right? Put up with us and are not knowing what we're doing.
Today is one of those days.
Okay.
So this one is the negative side. So this one is going to be the negative side.
Is 6.
And I think I'm going to do a... Well, I could wrap it... I'm not going to wrap it around. I think I'm going to do a slit down here for the tapes to go through. So I've got positive and negative.
Okay.
I'm going to have positive and negative.
So
but I can also
attach a little bit.
Positive here.
So that's where my fold is. That's where my
and
fold
then my light would that would connect that way.
Okay. So I just need a 1/4 inch. I hope on either side of my fold. So if I come in here, and I don't know where a 1/4 inch is. Is that a 1/4 inch? That should be enough. That's about a 1/2 inch. It's no biggie. So we're going to snip down that tree. And then we're going to come over here.
And my box has another
battery, I think.
About like that.
Oops.
So there. Okay. Then we're going to put a bend in it. Right there. And right there.
Once upon a time, I planned on making lots and lots of these. So look at all the batteries that I bought.
Heck yeah, look at that.
Yeah, last time when I told you guys I was going to make a light-up card on screen, this is the box I couldn't find. And guess where it was? In my desk!
Oh, see, that's really awesome. Okay, that's a 1/4 inch.
Yeah, that looks kind of like a bendy card. I haven't figured out how they make a bendy card yet.
Well, you just need sides for everything to stick onto. So that's what we're going for. But I feel like it's a little too big. But that's okay. It's just going to bow out a little. Maybe it'll set up straight when... I feel like I just need to add maybe it was shorten that one up. Shorten that one up just a hair. Okay.
It's going to be a miracle if this thing actually works.
Right? Well, that fits much better. Okay, so I got that one in there, and then I'm going to have this one. So I need to do something similar.
I'm about to do surgery.
Whoa. Okay. So I just need a little 1/4 piece of bendy, or I'm going to do 3/8
And
of bendy.
I have never tried this before. What I'm doing is I'm
Maybe
going to
a
try to
1/4
put
inch.
my switch on the front with all my copper tape on the back, meaning I have to run the tape through a hole.
Through a hole.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I've got a couple of little slits. One is for the positive tape and one is for the negative tape. And we shall see if it actually works.
Cross our fingers.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do this again. Maybe. Where's that pin? Okay, so what I'm doing is my trees, this is the size they cut. I mean, you can change that up, but I need just a little 1/4 inch or so hanging off the edge for a tab. And so I've made a 1/4 inch there, and then I'll make a 1/4 inch there, and then I can snip it off there. That should do. Just snip it off. Oh, I hope.
And yes, I am going to try sliding this through without having taken the adhesive off yet. Make sure everything works before I start gluing it down. It's like this copper tape has adhesive on the back.
Got some extra tree parts. Okay.
Okay.
Then we're going to score that side. Just gonna scooch it over in case I need to make 2 bins. I don't know. Okay. So then we have this one. And then this one will sit on top of that one. Oh, look at our trees, guys. Oh, you guys can't even see nothing.
Yeah, her card looks pretty, and all she has to do is just tuck her little lights in and turn them on, and it's gonna work.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's all she has to do. And hide the
Okay.
wires. Like
So
decorating your
that's-
Christmas tree. Okay, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and make the switch. I think this is actually a little bit bigger than what I need, though. And trim it a little bit further down.
Really? Oh my goodness.
And I usually cut these guys, the tape down into thinner strips, but this time I'm too afraid of this thing right now.
Oh, my new
Yeah.
foam tape came today.
Awesome.
So excited. I got 1 inch and 1/2 inch. So now I have an inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and an 1/8 inch foam strips.
So how thick is it, though? Is it an
It's
eighth of
the
an
thin
inch?
stuff. Yeah,
It's
it's
what?
the thin stuff.
Okay.
Thin. It's thin like Arteza, but I think it's
Yeah,
gonna work.
I may have had that kind before too, and I think it worked fine.
Yeah, it's super sticky. But yeah, I thought I would need some today, but it doesn't seem I do. I'm just gonna stuff this right down.
Okay.
Grab that end. So I'm gonna bend this, put it right on the crease, and then fold up the arm. Maybe. Okay, what's going on there? Okay. Get that in there. Ooh, look at that. That's so lovely. So then we have this one. And let's get that out of there. We're going to do the same thing for this one. Okay, and that's gonna... Nope. Okay. Oops. Definitely smaller than the other one. That's all right, though. Okay. So now we're gonna tuck this little tab that we made
Well,
Right.
hello, Miss Kendra.
in there.
Cards by Kendra is in the house, and she just passed 1,000 subbies.
Yes, she did.
Congratulations, hon.
Oops.
Well, that's not going to work.
Here we go.
Okay, well, it might. Yeah, it might. I think it might.
My little
Thinking, how am I
trees
going
are.
to do that? By pulling it down too tight, it's going to be always on. It's like, no, I think I know what I'm going to do right there.
There we go.
It's called a little piece of foam tape.
Right? The foam tape. The
to
foam
prop it-
tape.
Yeah, to prop it up enough so that that does not always touch.
Okay. I'm thinking. I need to
Thank you,
do.
Miss TR. Okay, I'm going to fold this in half and then cut it in half. Is that going to be enough?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's thicker than the...
Ooh, actually, this stuff from scrapbook.com might be a little bit thicker than my scotch, meaning it'll actually be, hopefully, 2 layers will work instead of having to have 3. That'd be nice.
Okay.
But I left so little space there. I want to put... Okay, let's try this.
A little bit there.
Okay, I think that'll work.
I'll
And I
tab
need
there.
to put some adhesive behind this, and I need to cut that thing off.
That should be enough. Okay. Oops. Let me straighten this side up. Need 2 straight bottoms. 2 straight bottoms.
Yeah, guys, we are just really just experimenting today. I'm experimenting today. I don't know what Miss Elizabeth's doing.
Yeah, I've never
She
done
seems
this
to know what
before.
she's doing, so you know.
Yeah, I've never done it before though. So we're just making 2 little land strips so that I can add some individual trees and my little critters. And then we're gonna do the same thing and add some bins to them so that they fit in
She's
here.
making a bendy card. Or something like a bendy card.
Yeah, I think so. So I'm just gonna set that on there, mark where I need to bend it.
Because those are cool. I've got those on my list of things to try. Because they do look pretty cool. It's just, yeah, sometimes you try to figure out how in the world did you get the thing to lay flat? Because it looks real good as a 3D, but how did you get it to lay flat to go in an envelope?
You just
That's the
push
hard
it
part
to
to
the
remember.
side. Supposedly you push to the side and it will lay flat. So see there, I just push it to the side.
Okay.
But mine doesn't ever need to lay flat because this is going to go on the mantle.
Ah.
But yeah. Oops. Okay. Work to you. Just do the same for you. Sorry, the camera's like super close to. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This will be that one on the inside, and then this one will be on the outside, like so. That'll work, although this needs a little shorter.
That went the other way. So what they say to do with copper tape is you kind of, when you need to turn, kind of make it fold it back on itself and then turn. And that's how I'm kind of trying to get it to come down onto the part of my card so I can actually attach the lights to it. And I think what I'm going to do is just get as far as being able to add one and then make sure the thing works.
Right.
Okay, let me try
You're
turning this
testing
one
in
more time.
between.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I haven't been able to test yet on this one, and I'm not real comfortable with the way that I'm having to go over the bulge that I've got for the battery. And of course I went over my hole. I don't want it to go over the hole. It has to go beside the hole. Or I can't put the light through it. Okay. So there is my positive side, and I think I ripped the... Okay. That one's going to the side for a minute. I tore the tape.
Uh-oh.
Which I've heard different things. I've heard that it doesn't matter, that you can just put it right on top of each other, but it also depends on the tape and how thick the adhesive is, and whether or not the adhesive that's on the back of the tape allows you to conduct anything on there. So I had to mess with that once with something I was working on with my husband when I was trying to do it before. So it might be able to work. Okay, so my first light went away. So it was one of the green ones. Where's my green lights? So here's my clear light. Okay, I'll just get another one out.
Oh, why are we not sticking? Just because I'm not pushing on you. My goodness.
So I put the little light bulb through the hole, and now I'm pulling back down on one side. That's going to have to go in there further. So I've got the positive touching the positive, and then I've got the negative off to the side because that's this other copper that I have here. Yours works, mine doesn't yet.
I don't have no lights in it, though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just was able to get...
Look. Elizabeth, it worked.
Yep.
The light works. So for one, I can at least do it for one through that panel. This is just an idea that I had when I was struggling with the other. So setting it off the side so I can actually bend my wires. Okay.
Cordelia, if you have like cinnamon or some other spices, you can put them in a little pouch and see if your cat likes them. If your cat stays away from certain smells like cinnamon, I can't think of it, but like allspice or something, if you put them in little satchels around your tree, it should keep your cat out of the tree. You just got to find those smells that the little putty tato does not like.
And don't accidentally put catnip there.
Yeah.
I bought some catnip at the store the other day, like about a week or so ago, and I guess while we were gone, I get home and there's a bag on the floor where a cat got into it and like ripped it to pieces through the plastic. Oops. I mean, she could smell it through the plastic.
I think we're going to put a little dinosaur on the inside of this one, and then our little Franken doodad on the outside of this one. Now, I made a bunch of these last year, so I had extras in my Halloween drawer of paper stuff. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do.
Okay, I'm going to try to burnish down all of my copper tape so that it actually works well. And this first one isn't actually attached anywhere yet. It's just touching the copper. And when I press on it, it still lights up. The reason it's not doing well is because it's not actually attached to the copper.
Yeah.
When I told my husband what I wanted to do, he told me that I needed to learn how to solder.
Yeah. That's actually not too hard, though.
Yeah, but you don't really need to solder on paper.
Right.
Okay, so hoping that this one is going to work. I'm going to start at the other end and just to connect it over there. And you guys can probably tell that I haven't really played with this stuff much. Just enough to be dangerous.
Of course.
And I'm really, really, really hoping that this copper tape decides to work through the adhesive that's on the tape.
Oh, I'm like, why is it tipping forward? Because there we go. Oh, my tree is starting to fall over. Stay put.
Timber! Okay,
And all of these trees are out of the same kit off that SVG bundle. So you get individual trees.
Yeah, the SVG bundle is only like $2.50 or something.
Yeah, because it's on sale. Yeah.
Yeah, they're always having some kind of sale. Okay.
Add my trees in there. I think there's enough trees. I got trees for days. Okay. Yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
What, Ed?
Well, I put the backer on the white backer, and it actually covers up some of the holes I made. So I have to cut more holes. Hold on. And then it covered my star. I wasn't thinking that one through, but that's okay. We'll get it out of there. So.
My husband's meowing at me again.
Yeah. Okay, get off of there. Okay, so those are there. So now we just got to go in and re-poke some of our holes.
7 o'clock.
Okay, so now the yellow, the one I have behind the moon works, but the one that I have, oh, that's because I didn't actually attach these yet. Okay, let's see if that works too. Or I might have turned it backwards. What happened? Did I mess it up?
What happened?
Shut up. She heard you. She started laughing. So, did I turn it backwards? I might have turned it backwards. Because I was trying to get the legs right. Nope.
Okay.
Trying it again.
Okay. So then we put this behind there.
So that's the long
Oh,
one.
we have a
That's
film.
the-
That's right.
Yes, you have a film. You want to take the film off.
Is it on both sides of it? It
Yes.
sure is. Okay, but I don't need it all. So I just need to figure out how far down I need to trim this. I think right about there should get them all.
So why
So I'm
is
just
that
gonna-
working and this one's not?
Mark that. Send it through the choppity chop. What's the matter?
It stopped working. And I don't know if
Oh,
it's the
no.
light or if it's me. It's like the second one I put on, that one lights up. The one I did before that I tested first stopped working. So now I'm going to try it in the other hole.
Oh, that's even prettier without the paper on it.
Actually.
Ooh.
Yes, it is really pretty without the paper on it.
Okay. So now we're just gonna flip her over. Oops. Did I cut that? Yes, I did. I cut that perfect. So all we gotta do is
Okay,
add
so first
some
I'm going to
tape.
test this light to see if this light works. Yes, the light still works.
How do I want to do that? Should I just glue it? Let's glue it. See if it'll glue down. Should.
Okay, is that what I did? Okay, so that
Set
one
it
works.
down and don't move it. Set it down and don't move it.
Okay, I think I did exactly what I was not supposed to do.
Uh-oh.
But no, it looks like I'm going to have to ask him.
Uh-oh.
Because the way that this looks, these are the lights. And then you're supposed to have your positive on one side and your negative on the other. And you're supposed to connect them that way. Well, that's what I did. And that's supposed to be what you do to set them up for cards. But it's not working. It's like one light will come on, but not both. Double checking the legs. This one is the positive. That's the big one. So that one goes on that side because that's the positive and that's the negative. So if I hold them together and then it comes on. But now my other light doesn't come on. If I take this off, the light comes on for the other one. So that means that I've got this one backwards. I've got the copper tape done wrong, and I'm doing it based on what he told me I was supposed to do. I mean, I don't have to do the lights behind the house, but I was really trying to do a three light thing. Because instead I can just put this guy here, and you press on it, and the moon lights up, and that would be fine. So it still works. But that's not what I was trying to do. So now I have to wait for him to come in from taking a shower. Pain in the butt.
Yep. I definitely need to get some re-inker for that. It is dry as a bone.
So Kendra lives in Baker County. Is that north of Alachua or south? I'm like right around Orlando. It's nice to find out some of my crafty friends are almost local. Except that we have to deal with I-4. I-4 is the main interstate here. It basically goes from like Daytona all the way down to Tampa.
Yeah.
And they've been working on redoing it for 5 years, I think. Yes, I've got... Kendra was asking if I had the battery between the copper wires. I made the switch to go on the front so that it would hopefully reduce on some of the bulk, and then I've got it going through a slit in the back. So the battery part works. So you can see that the lights are between two strips of... Oh, here we go. I've got to fix I have to fix the lighting on this because it's not doing well. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to pull up another software. And it doesn't make everything else not work.
Okay.
When I press the battery pack, the light comes on. My problem is when I try to put it with one of the others, supposedly, according to, he's an engineer, so he knows these things. According to my husband, I'm supposed to use the parallel instructions, running it in parallel, not in series. Now with trying to do it in parallel, it's still not working. So I'm wondering if it's something else and not just maybe it's the copper tape or something.
Yeah, I can't help you. I don't know.
You were working a minute ago.
So I have this witch silhouette. Well, it's not really a silhouette because there's a lot of white space, but I want it to be a silhouette because it's going in front of the moon. So I'm doing a little purple highlight. Huh?
That's going to color it.
Yeah, just fill it in all black. we go. And then we've got these cute little purple highlights.
And now
on
we
there.
have somebody in Miami here with us.
Miami.
Regina Bassart, welcome. And I just realized I still have that smash the like button up there. I'll turn on a different one. Say, turn on the live chat if you haven't already. Ooh, I like that.
Okay, now we just need to fussy cut. Maybe.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but now it's not wanting to work at all.
Oh my goodness. Where's my good scissors? Oh well. Tim Holt scissors have taken a sabbatical. I have no idea where they went. And this witch is from a set from Anthony's Papercraft. Linda, give them back.
What did
So-
Linda do?
She borrowed my scissors without asking.
Well, at least it wasn't me this time, right?
Right? Shame on you, Linda. That's all right. Fussy cutting 120-pound cardstock is kind of a pain. Just a FYI. But it was a scrap, so that's what we're doing. Okay, what are you attached to?
Linda says, yep, Florida is in the house. So we got several Florida peeps here tonight.
See how you are, just ganging up on all the rest of us.
Okay, I tried extending that a little bit further to get a little bit more copper tape because maybe it just wasn't having enough, maybe it wasn't touching it enough, but I also don't like having that adhesive in between. I'm still going to try it and see. So which one's the long one? I think that's the long one.
This is tedious. Holy moly.
Oh, fussy cutting?
Just because I don't want any white showing. So it wouldn't have been a bad fussy cut if I'd have just... But I need it all black. What was I thinking?
Okay, so at least it's the right direction because it came on for a second. Biddy Penny says it's fussy. So what's fussy? Because everything is fussy right now.
Yep. This fussy little witch.
I want to thank everybody who has popped in to watch us struggle with cards.
Real life card making, guys. This is how it works. Sometimes you have
This is
these
card
massive...
making when your brain stopped working.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have these massive ideas, and then your brain is like, haha, good luck with that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. Does it come on? Of course not.
Poor Debbie's gonna chuck those lights right out the window. She'd be like, I'm done with these.
That's not so much the lights, it's the copper tape. And I know it's the copper tape. So I am taking it back down to where I've just got the switch and having it coming through. I'm still waiting for Todd to come in here. Come here. He said, what?
Oops.
Now that he's not really going to be able to see what I was doing because I've already taken the stuff off. Okay, you said, I'm talking to my husband, guys. You said this is the way to do it if you're doing more than one card.
Yes.
Right? So I've got, this is the negative. I think that's the negative. Anyway, this is one side and this is supposed to, I had another piece of copper tape coming around this side and connecting here. And I couldn't get two lights to light up at once. Is that parallel?
Yes.
Okay, so having the lights in between, like here and here, and having one up there with the second copper tape is correct.
Yes.
Okay,
You gotta have them the correct direction.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, I had it at one point where I had the white one was fine; it would light up, but when I put a second one on, it wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Bad battery, maybe.
Maybe. You want to test it? Yeah, he has all the tools.
All the tools to do the job.
Yeah, so he's able to test the batteries to see whether or not how much specific voltage and stuff that they have. Be able to tell me if this is a good battery or not.
Woo-hoo!
Okay.
And that is why we didn't want no white. Look at our witch. I just need to
that's gonna look so cool.
pop dot her right
Linda
on.
said she had problems when she tried using the tape too. Well, this guy turned out so cute and he still works. So that's why I keep testing, because it still works.
The batteries just might not be strong enough for two lights.
Well, that's the thing. It's a 3-volt battery, and the way that this works, if you do them in parallel, it should not decrease the amount of voltage. That's what he says. It's like it keeps going on and on and on. If you have them in series, then you would need a 9-volt battery to do 3-volt lights. That kind of that's what he said. That's what this says.
Yeah.
Well, other than that, my card would have been cute.
Okay, so now I got to add some lights to the backside.
Yeah, you're finally up to the lights part.
And we want to make them stay put, right? We don't want them to fall off, so we need to find them in the first place.
That would be good.
Now, these ones, okay, if you're just making a shelf thing, you don't even have to glue this on.
No.
But it has 2 screws to hold this shut. So if you need to get at the batteries, you have to take the screws out. Well, I took the screws out permanently, and I'm just going to glue this, well, you know, tape it down. I'm going to use my super sticky red line tape it down, and then when I go to open it, I should be able to just pop this open. I'm going to put it on this end, so then I can pinch it like so, and then be able to open it like so. Hopefully, if it rips off, it's no big deal. I'll just let it sit in the back. Put extra tape on though. Extra tapey. Ugh. Stay off me.
Okay.
Okay, so then I can just put this on here right to the edge so I can pinch it and open it. Yeah, look at that. And then, oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, hot dog. Come on.
Okay. So what that means is...
Okay, I'm going to explain what he just had me do. So we're testing the battery and the LEDs. So you can see that one is lit up. Okay? And I've got this one and it's lit up. But when I put both of them on there, they don't work.
Right. So what you have is you have 2 LEDs that require different forward voltages. Right?
They came out of the same
That
package.
doesn't matter. They're different colors. They're different manufacturers. Right? You could have 2 white ones with different forward voltages. You could have 2 yellow ones with different forward voltages. Even ones from the same package are sometimes different.
Okay.
See, like one of them is not quite as bright as the other. Right? That means they're very slightly different. Now, if you did 12 white ones, they'd probably all work. But the second you put a different one on there,
Okay.
it stops working.
So what he just told me is that because I was trying a different color, it uses a different voltage and it wouldn't work together. So that means I'd need to do all 3 lights on here in green. Theoretically.
Okay.
So we shall see if it works. Okay, put my battery back in my little homemade battery pack.
There you go. Okay. Hot. Oh, you guys, the wire. The wire.
What did you do to the wire?
It's driving me insane. And I'm just using a little bit of
So that's
tape
working.
just to tape it down.
So I'm going to put this first guy in down here.
Just make sure these little...
His leg should be long enough. Okay.
Tape these down where I need them.
Bless you, huh?
Yeah, sorry. My allergy pills. I forgot to take one last night. And so my morning one doesn't like to work by itself.
Now I learned something new because I did not know that about the differences in the actual lights like that.
I wouldn't have known either.
So let me see, make sure I've got it going the right direction.
which I might not. I can't see. And that one's not working anymore either. Come on. Okay, before taping everything down, I'm trying to just bend the wires enough to be able to make sure that they work.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not, apparently not holding on enough. There, that one's working. So we should be able to do it this way. Okay, I'm gonna hold it there. And of course, one of them came out. Isn't that fun?
Of course.
Oh, Miss
Or-
Janine, I'm so sorry. She's not feeling too well.
Yeah, she hasn't been. She's got those dang shingles.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's really sucks. And then we've got Biddy Penny is going to. Oh, so Biddy Penny, Miss Toby says that your hubby is an awesome asset. He deserves an extra hug and a kiss. And then Cordelia says, "Thank you, Todd. We learned something about lights for the light up cards."
Yeah.
I take my payment in ice cream.
He says he takes his payment in ice cream.
Uh,
And Toby, we may take you up on the ice cream. Because I'm supposed to be meeting up with one of the with Miss Toby next month, so that's going to be cool.
oh, how fun!
Yeah. And I have to make sure I remember which is which. This one is positive. Because I'm even forgetting which one I had in which place on my card. So I am trying them out, and then we'll see. I think this one is the positive side, but I think I've marked it as negative, so I don't know. I think it's the positive. Yep. Okay, so this is a big plus. And I'm going to go ahead and start taping things down because every time I move it, it stops working. And I have seen someone use score tape to do it before, but I don't know why it's not wanting to work quite as well as I want it to.
Oh, humbug. What's going on here?
Okay, I feel better because Elizabeth is having trouble with her lights, and her lights are easier than mine.
Yeah, I should have stretched this out, but I didn't. So there, now they're stretched out. I'm just trying to get my wires around all of these wonderful little dots I made. They don't have to go over the top, just be close enough to light them up.
Okay, does it work? That light works. We got one light installed.
Yay!
Remember the count from
yes.
Sesame Street?
I like the count.
One light. One. Okay. Moving on. This one may not be big enough yet. Let me get that hole a little bit bigger to fit the little bulb. Okay. Ooh, two lights.
Two.
So we had me and Todd and you doing that, Elizabeth. And after all of
this struggle, you know that the girls are wanting to make sure that we're going to actually give something away. They have been so patient. You know that?
Yeah, we have the best subbies because
Yes, we do.
people would be like, you don't have your stuff together, we're out of here. And I'd be like, good luck with that. Whoever has their stuff together. I'm just
Okay, so there's
how I
two.
live my life. Just trying to figure it out.
Okay, 2, and they do light up. Sometimes. Okay, so that tells me that something is not quite attached like it's supposed to, but I will figure it out and fix it. Now for my last light. I think... Okay, so that's probably backwards. Okay, so that is the direction that goes. And you guys definitely know that you understand now why I was waiting so long to try to put the lights on. Get everything pretty on the front, and then I gotta fight with the lights. Okay, that side's on. Okay, looks like all my lights do turn on, but there's a little bit of an issue with a connection down here, and I'm not 100% sure why. Okay. So you guys can see it. You see that this is working, right? Oh gosh. Okay, so that part's done. Now I need to put it on a card base. I'm gonna put it on the gray. That'll be good, I think. Except I think I need to put a little piece of white behind my yellow. And I think I do need some foam tape because of the little lights. But this should only need one layer. I'm going to bring it in a little bit from the edge.
Oh, come on. Just peel off.
And what's not peeling off, sweetie?
Oh, I just put the tape on willy-nilly so I could just be done with it. And I was going back and cleaning it up, and it is not peeling where I need it to peel off. It's being a pest. I don't want it to hang out anymore. I'm done with it. It needs to go away. Oops, almost ripped off my tree. Good job. Okay, so please, please, please just do a good job and work. And I just got to clean this up because it's sticking out. We don't need you sticking out. Get back. Get back. Get back. Okay, got a little piece up here. Tuck you in. Trim you off. Haha!
You got it?
I think so. Oh man, I mangled my trees a little bit. Okay.
That's one reason why I'm doing all this stuff before I put my tombstones and stuff on the front. That I haven't even cut out yet. That is too cute.
Is it working? Can we see that? Hold on 1 second. I'm going to go turn off the other light.
Okay, if this was a race, she won.
Ugh.
Oh, that is too cute.
Oh, it lights up so good. It's like a little night.
It's a nightlight.
Granted,
yeah.
you can't see the little critters at night, but it's all right.
If you put some more light, some of the lights in between the trees, you could.
Yeah, but I didn't go that way, so yeah. I would have to untape them all
So that would work.
and send some through there. Unless... What am I doing? Turn that back on. Turn that back on. Okay, we're going to turn this off. Where's that other one?
Oh, that just means that the critters are something you can see during the day, and then you can see the nightlight part at night.
Right. Okay. But if I have decorations on my table already, I can take another strand and weave it in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Oh, that's cool. You got the little light in front of the dinosaur.
Yeah, so we just need a little light to come in from this guy. Kind of give him a little shadow. This one here, he gets a little shadow. But yeah, and then I could just string it up, and so if I have little Halloween stuff sitting here, I can just run my lights through there. Because these strands are really long. I can even put the extras in a little Halloween jar. That would be cute. Do a little jar with some spooky stuff and stuff the lights in it and do it so that a little bit comes out. There we go. Or just give it another little packet. These little fairy lights are so stinking cute. Okay, what's going on now? I like that yellow though. It makes my witch look wonderful. Eh. Being ornery. There we go. Aha. There we go. What do you guys think?
That looks cute.
Are you going to back that with something? Yeah, I was thinking about it. Just because this, if I put this in storage, these little tapes would come off. So if I just back it with another sheet, even if it's just copy paper, you know, that'll clean that up really nice. Okay, let me turn these off. Maybe. Turn you off. Figure out what I got going on here. Turn you off. Okay. What are you stuck on? Get out of there. Okay. So if I do this, I keep messing up my little trees. Because I could put this in a zipper bag and throw it in my Halloween bin for next year. But, yeah, just a piece of copy paper. I think I would cut the hole so that was clear. I think that's just really cool. And just put that right over the top of everything. And then that should hold all those lights in place very nicely. See, there's my little sketch. I was like, that's what I want to do. As far as I got with my sketch. Okay, so I'm just
I didn't even start with a sketch.
Trim this down.
You did good.
Okay. Thank you, thank you.
And I am trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to put this down. So I put some black cardstock over my switch so that it is not glaringly obvious behind my castle or haunted house. I never did figure out what this is. I think it's just a haunted house.
Well, it could be either way.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to turn this back on. So, see that there, when I turned it on, it showed me where this void is. So now I can just kind of draw a circle right around there and cut that out. Maybe. Okay. Doesn't have to be nothing fancy. Because all that Scotch tape, that's not going to hold up with dust and stuff getting in there. So we'll just protect it. Okay, look at that. That works.
Okay.
Some tape to hold that
So
down.
I adhered the bottom parts of it with some double-sided adhesive. And now I'm going to glue down parts of my house. Really, the only part that can be glued down is the top. The rest of it is covered in acetate, which will not hold. Okay. So that should be good. And all that's left on mine is cutting it. Well, it's not all, but do need to do some... I'm going to be cutting out some... tombstones and fence and put that around the front, and I'm gonna actually have something covering up part of this part because you can still see you can basically see where you can put the battery in and out.
Yeah,
because it's white. So if I have a fence and tombstones up a little bit higher there, like have kind of a hill, then you won't be able to see that much.
That'll be cute.
But it is already almost 8 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the wheel. Now that thing actually works, I mean, it only took 2 hours to get the thing to work, right?
Right. Sometimes it happens.
Yep. I'm pulling that up, and then let me get my OBS up so you guys will be able see it.
Ugh. Stuck it over too far. No, I didn't trim it
Oh,
enough.
no.
That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We'll fix that. Should have made it a little bit smaller, but that's okay.
Now we've got the giveaway tool, so let me go ahead and pick our live and start collecting comments. We have 11 entries, so we only had 11 people say anything in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and make a drawing. This is going to be for my card once I get the tombstone and graveyard and everything added to it. Awesomeness. So the winner, the winner of my card is going to be Miss Regina Bassart. So we've got Regina Bassart that's going to be the winner for my card. There is a link down in the description, so if you want to go ahead and click that and fill out all of your information, so we will be able to get that mailed out. And then next person, let's go ahead and draw again. And the winner for Miss Elizabeth's card is gonna be Miss TR. I do have TR's address, but if you could still go ahead and fill out the form for me, honey, I would really appreciate it. That's just helping me stay on track so I don't forget to mail stuff or tell somebody that they need to mail stuff or whatever. But you'll be receiving one of the cards from Miss Elizabeth's stash of cards. Okay, let me get back over to Miss Elizabeth. Miss Elizabeth. And I did good. I had to switch my headset twice, and I didn't do it, so I did it right, so we don't have that friggin' echo like before. So, I don't even know what I'm doing now.
TR, do you want a Halloween card or a fall
what's
card?
Working and what's not working. Yeah, and I don't know if she's still here. I'm assuming that she's still here, but I know that she's been with her friend. I don't see any new messages in the chat, but then again, my YouTube is way behind.
Yeah, mine's way behind too.
Yeah, it looks like the chat is a little bit behind too.
All right.
Oh, Regina, that's sweet. She said that, thank you so much, but I think you should keep it. So either she doesn't like my card, or she's thinking I put so much work into it that I don't need to give it away.
TR, you won a card from me. Would you like a fall or Halloween card that you can send to your grandson? Because I'm not going to mail this beast. This beast is going to stay here on my mantle with all my other Halloween goodies. But I would love to send you a card out of my stash. I've been working on bunches. Oh, that one's for my niece. I've got to mail those little goodies out.
Yeah, I saw you making
cards.
this, and I know what they're for.
Oh, see, I could even send one of these. I love making those.
Cute.
And then, look at all those. Those are Christmas cards. All of those Christmas cards.
Yep, a lot of those
fall,
are from last
please.
week.
All right, I will go through my fall goodies and send you a card. And
Okay, so Regina, I'm still going to be mailing this one out. So if you don't want the card, I can go ahead and draw a second name. But if you would like this one, just go ahead and leave a comment real quick and also fill out that form just so that I have your mailing information so I can mail that out. I'm going to plan on still mailing that one out to you. Let me see. What else do I have to chat about? Coming up. Oh, okay. Coming up, I can share you this. I'm going to do a spotlight on Elizabeth first because that is just darling.
Yeah.
She did
Love
an
that you
awesome
can
job.
see
Don't you
through
think,
that.
guys?
I love it.
Yeah, I want to come over there and just steal it off of your mantle.
I know it's you can make your own. Like I said, it's just the die cuts, and you give them a little bit of room for the bend over area. Jennifer McGuire just did a recent video. I'll have to send it to you. She put houses in hers, and there was an actual die cut that made the basic shape, and it was small enough. When you flatten it out, you can mail it. But see there, when I go to put it away, it's gonna go like that.
Well, you know me, well, like you, we're both neither one of us really has. Oh, that's interesting. Linda wants me to do another drawing because she wants to give away a card on my live stream.
Oh,
is that right, Linda?
Be nice.
Okay, I'll go ahead and pull that giveaway tool back up if that's what you want to do, sweetie. Where was I? I'm trying to remember where I found it at. There we go. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and bring back up. TR said, or she would take mine.
Hey, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm just reading back.
Regina didn't want it.
Regina said she'll take the card, so she's going to fill out the info. Linda said do a drawing. I'll give away a card too. Marylanders, yep, I got a nice Halloween card package from Elizabeth. Oh, Lynn doesn't want to give away a card kit. Okay, that sounds cool.
She says I will make it though. It's a kit, but she's going to put it together.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring up that giveaway tool. Turn my mic back on so you can hear me. So I'm going to go ahead and do the drawing. So this is going to be for the card kit that she's going to put together from Miss Linda. What would be funny is if Linda won. And it's Miss Gloria Wolf. So Gloria, go ahead and fill out the form as well, and I'll forward the information over to Linda. This, like I said, just helps me keep track. So let me get back over to Miss Elizabeth. And I'm pushing all the buttons right today. I am so excited. So I do want to thank you guys for dropping in and hanging out with us and putting up with my fighting with it. But look, it actually works. The lights come on. I've got like 3 lights. And I did turn off. Todd, could you turn off the other light for me real quick? He's going to turn off the overhead so you can actually see it light up.
See, I like the colors in yours. They're fabulous.
So it looks a little spooky. Because you just got the spooky lights. And then I'm going to put in front of it. And the reason you see so much light is from my computer screens. I've got that big white giveaway tool thing on my screen.
Yep.
But once I get the tombstones and everything in the front, that's going to look better. And I do need to make a sentiment or something to go with it too. But that turned out pretty nice. I'm satisfied.
I think we did good.
I think this one's real cute too. And it took less work because it was just one light bulb. But I love the idea of multiple light bulbs or multiple places that the light comes out. So I'm happy with that. Regina, I hope you enjoy the card. And let me go ahead and just look at what we've got coming up next week. Next week on the 26th, right before Halloween, we're going to have Lauren Taylor with us. I don't know you guys know, but she does a lot of really, really cute cards. Most of them are scene cards. And she was just recently on Craft Roulette, so she's awesome. The following week on Tuesday, we're not going to be having a live. Instead, I'm doing it that Thursday, which is going to be the 4th, and that's going to be Neha Tolsian, which I cannot pronounce her name. She is from Crescent Creations, and she's going to be on with us. And then on the 9th, we've got Maria Giselle, who's going to be on with us. So we've got a couple more people coming up real quick. If you would like to be on my live stream as a guest crafter and have not already done so, there is a link down below where you can sign up to request for me to put your name in the hat. And then I'll be sending you an email if you're selected from that, and then you can choose for your date. So it's all a thing. I'm trying to get as streamlined as I can with this because I love doing this. You guys love coming on and seeing all the weird stuff that we do. And it's kind of interesting to always learn something new pretty much every week when I come on here. I'm learning something from every one of you guys that come on with me. So I would love for you to join us. And apparently a couple of you guys are enjoying doing it because Elizabeth keeps on getting on my calendar.
You betcha.
So yeah, if you'd like to be a guest crafter, go ahead and fill out that form. I still can't use my words. Fill out the form down in the description, and I would really appreciate it. Also, I have another couple of links. I've been adding links lately. I do have a couple of other links down there for you to be able to help support my channel if you choose to. I've started up a new membership for my channel, which I'm planning on expanding more things into as time goes on. First thing I need to do is get caught up on all my past due blog posts. Anyway, I'm working on all of that. I've got some things in mind that I want to do with you guys, and I'd love for you to be a member to be able to do that. The funds that I get from that membership do help me to pay for, mostly right now it's postage, because postage is most expensive and it keeps going up. But it's basically all the things. I also have a PayPal link down there so that you can contribute. If you don't want to be a monthly member, you can always contribute to the channel and help me out that way too. So anyway, thank you guys for dropping in. Elizabeth,
Debbie,
do you have a live tonight too?
Yes, 9 p.m. And Debbie, do you want to check the comments there, Miss Regina Bassert, and maybe get that wrote down and delete it?
I will copy that and delete that because we don't like leaving them there. That's one. I did not mean to do that. I don't like having them in the comments because anybody can see it, because this is a recording and we don't want them to be able to see your address. That's one reason why I have that link down below, so you can send me your address and
in the description.
Exactly. So let me write that down real quick.
All right.
She's in Miami.
Yeah, I got lots of cleaning to do, so I gotta run so I can get ready. I gotta eat some dinner before my 9 o'clock show. I'm a show.
Yeah, and I will be eating dinner at the same time, so I will be popping in with one ear with an earbud in while we're watching a show while we're eating. So I will see you guys in a bit over on Elizabeth's channel. Don't forget, and if you haven't already, hit the like button. Please go ahead and do so. That really does help my channel out and helps me continue crafting and making things just for you guys. So last look at the cards. We've got my card and we've got Elizabeth's card, and she's going to do a Zoom thing with her camera as usual. And you guys have a wonderful night. We will chat with you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for dropping by. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss one of my live streams or videos. Here's another video that I know you'll enjoy. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you next time. And remember, if I can make it, you can too.